Rumors have been circulating the past few days that Ride of Steel, the headlining roller coaster at Six Flags Darien Lake, may be getting removed. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Ride of Steel has been in operation at Darien Lake since 1999, where it originally opened by the name of Superman Ride of Steel. It's the first mega roller coaster ever built by Intamin Amusement Rides, and to this day is still the tallest and fastest roller coaster found in the state of New York. Screamscape.com, a popular and reputable website for theme park news and rumors, reported on January 22nd of 2022 that some potential bad news was incoming for the 2022 season at Darien Lake. First was good news, that Predator, the park's only wooden roller coaster, is rumored to see retracking performed on various parts of the ride. Apparently, this is to mend areas of the ride damaged by a small fire. Now, I don't know if that fire is confirmed to have happened, but regardless, I'm sure the ride does need track work, and this sounds very plausible. The second rumor is that Mind Eraser, the park's Vekoma Suspended Looping Coaster, or SLC, may be closed for all of the 2022 season. Apparently, the ride needs new trains. It's been rumored that new trains were to be purchased for the 2022 season, and these would have been the newer SLC trains with vest restraints like you find on Riddler Revenge at Six Flags New England. But apparently the new trains either didn't make it into the final budget, or that the trains couldn't be manufactured in time for 2022. Screamscape reports that maybe the park could cannibalize parts from the ride's two existing trains, but Darien Lake has been running a quote-unquote Franken-train on Mind Eraser for years. I believe Mind Eraser only has one usable train, and it's a combination of the original red and blue trains. You can see a mix of different colored parts all over the train. It's hilarious. So this rumor could be plausible, as who knows how well the ride's Franken train has been cared for over the years. And the ride really could need a brand new train to continue operating. And the third piece of news from the Screamscape update is that Ride of Steel, the park's headlining attraction, may be getting removed. The report details that Ride of Steel has been running one train the past few years for similar reasons as Mind Eraser, by cannibalizing parts from one train to run the other. And while that was true for several years, that hasn't been the case since 2016. At the end of 2015, Darien Lake scrapped the original two trains that Ride of Steel opened with and bought one brand new train for Ride of Steel directly from Intamin that has been in use since 2016. So right off the bat, if the rumors for Ride of Steel's removal is based on the condition of its ride vehicles, I'm not buying it. By the way, this new train was bought before Six Flags re-entered the picture as the operator of Darien Lake, and this train is not the current design language offered by Intamin when purchasing a new roller coaster. Its design language is over 20 years old, so the park may have had to pay a pretty penny to have these trains built based on an older specification that Intamin no longer uses. Or it's also possible they paid a fair price, which is still very expensive. This train is also a massive improvement over the original trains and features an improved T-bar restraint. During the 2000s, the ride's T-bar restraints were modified into awkward U-bar style restraints with shin guards due to several accidents on Ride of Steel at Darien Lake and Superman Ride of Steel at Six Flags New England. Superman Ride of Steel at Six Flags America still operates to this day with the same awkwardly modified restraints. It should also be noted that Six Flags is not the owner of the Darien Lake property, and they only act as its manager and operator. The park itself is owned by EPR Properties, and the company contracted Six Flags to run their park. So while EPR Properties owns Darien Lake and all its attractions, I do not believe they pay to operate the park. It's my understanding that all maintenance and operational costs are handled by Six Flags, and EPR Properties basically only need to worry about the money the park profits. So even if Ride of Steel needed a new train or some sort of major refurbishment, it's more than likely that Six Flags would be the ones to take on the bill, and it would be a no-brainer to pay to keep the attraction rather than remove it. We're talking about the park's most popular headlining attraction. If the money can apparently be spent to keep a rough Vekoma SLC around, why would the money also not be spent to keep an actual great roller coaster at the park? That's like if Six Flags New England decided to remove Superman the Ride instead of Goliath. Although Six Flags New England really should have attempted to put back the original trains Goliath came with, that apparently made the ride much better, but that's a topic for another time. I'll also add that Six Flags Darien Lake themselves have been answering questions on social media about Ride of Steel being removed. In this example, a user on Instagram asked about it, and Six Flags Darien Lake responded back, quote unquote, "Ride of Steel is one of our signature attractions, and we're proud to feature it now, and is part of our long-term future." So this is pretty much 100% confirmation the ride is not going anywhere. I'll also add that from my own personal experience, it's not hard to circulate a rumor that isn't completely true. In January 2016, when I still worked at Six Flags Great Adventure, I learned that Blackbeard's Lost Treasure Train was being rethemed to Harley Quinn, to match the new Joker free spin coaster being placed right next door to it. I was an active member of ThemeParkReview.com at the time and posted on the forums, in 2016, say goodbye to one of your favorite attractions from the 90s. Hope you had time to cherish it in all its glory, hashtag RIP. And I'll be honest, that was basically trolling. This got the forum discussing what ride could be removed for several pages. An Instagram page by the name of ScreamSource even posted about it, and it pushed rumors further that Bizarro would be removed or relocated. Meanwhile, all I did was post something pretty short and vague, and it caused a lot of internet buzz and discussion. So if you get my point, it's quite easy to say something that's not completely true and have it spread the airwaves around the theme park community. I'd also like to point out that in no way am I bashing anyone in the theme park community or Screamscape. I've been using Screamscape since the early 2000s, I love that website. Screamscape is just doing their job and reporting on rumors that are being spread around, and so are other sources. But the good news is that Ride of Steel is here to stay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all enjoying Ride of Steel in 2022 and for many years to come. Better yet, maybe Six Flags will even purchase a second train for Ride of Steel, but that's probably pretty far-fetched. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.